Howdy, this is Lemmy with RevZilla TV, here to talk to you today about the alloy art fairing brackets for Harley touring bikes. You should be looking into these if you own a touring bike with a batwing fairing on it. They are prone to cracking in many models. These things are made to fit 96 through 13 models. I think those of you with 96 through 07 will be noticing breakage. The factory did redesign these around 2008 or so. Installation on these on our BSD, our beard scale of difficulty, is actually 2 out of 3 beards. This is a reasonably complex project to tackle. So if you've never been inside a fairing before, you might want to have a buddy handy and definitely have that factory service manual out. The alloy art fairing bracket is a response to Harley's OEM inner fairing brackets. They have a tendency to break and snap. Most of you have probably run into this. If you haven't broken one, you surely have a friend who has. Symptoms of that typically include either a vibrating inner or outer fairing. It's also real common to break these if someone is helping you back up your bike and they are leaning on the outer fairing. These seem to be the first thing, rather the OEM pieces seem to be the first ones that crack. Alloy Art developed these in an effort to keep the fairing brackets from cracking. We recommend you use these really in 3 situations. The first being if you already have some cracked brackets. If you've got a cracked bracket, sure, you can weld or bolt it back together, but it's just a matter of time till it breaks again. It doesn't solve the root issue, which is a fairing bracket that's really not designed for the job. The second time we recommend it is if you are upgrading your stereo. If you're jamming another amp inside your inner fairing, you're just stressing an already stressed out bracket. Throw a set of these in there to help support your stereo equipment, protect your investment. The third time we recommend using a set of alloy art fairing brackets is if you're already inside the fairing. If you're going in there for wiring work, if you're going in there for really much of anything, while you're already in there, it kind of makes good sense to take advantage of these brackets, throw them in while you're in there, and save yourself a return trip into that fairing. It's kind of a bear of a job. Which brings me to installation. As I mentioned earlier, on our beard scale of difficulty, you're looking at 2 out of 3 beards. This is not a beginner job. It's kind of tedious. You have to be very careful. There's lots of small hardware and plastic clips and wiring that's enough to make anybody pull out their hair. So if you've never done this job before, again, just take your time, have a buddy if you have one who can help you out, and definitely have that factory service manual handy. I think Alloy Art has really developed an innovative product that came to market at the right time. Harley had a design that wasn't so hot and it wasn't holding up, and they didn't redesign. And fortunately, Alloy Art stepped in to solve some of the problems those of you guys with batwing fairings have. My opinion is not the only one that matters, though. Click below, check out some other riders who already have this, see what they're saying about it, see if this is going to work for you. If you've got some questions that I didn't cover, get in touch with the Gear Geek, 877-792-9455, or you can always get us by email, cs@revzilla.com. I'm Lemmy, I'm out of here.